Lautaro Martínez. I cried for 2 days. Now we have a chance to make history. There are moments in football that define not only careers but entire clubs, and on Tuesday night at the San Siro, Lautaro Martínez delivered one of them. Despite a muscle scare that left him fearing he'd miss the biggest game of the season, the Inter Milan captain rose to the occasion, inspiring his side to a 4-3 extra-time victory over Barcelona, sealing a 7-6 aggregate win and booking a spot. In the 2025 UEFA Champions League Final, the Argentine striker had limped off during the first leg at Munich after suffering a muscle twinge. Fears swirled that he wouldn't recover in time for the return leg. But thanks to around-the-clock work with the club's medical staff and a heavy dose of determination, he not only made the starting X, but opened the scoring in the 12th minute in front of a roaring San Siro crowd. I felt the leg twinge. And for the first 2 days I just sat at home crying, Martínez admitted, visibly emotional in his post-match interview with Sky Sport Italia. But we did great work with the staff. I wasn't at 100%, but I promised my family I'd be on the pitch today. I had to do it. A captain's courage and a night to remember, Martínez's early goal gave Inter the perfect start. But in a game that will go down as a Champions League classic, Barcelona fought back, and the match reached 3-3 on the night before extra time decided it. In the additional 30 minutes, it was David Frattesi who found the decisive goal, sending Inter into raptures with a 4-3 win at the final whistle. The aggregate score of 7-6 marked one of the highest-scoring semifinals in UCL history. Martínez's leadership didn't stop at scoring. He also drew a crucial penalty brought down by Barcelona's young defender Pau Cubarsí, which was calmly converted by Hakan Çalhanoğlu. Every moment, every contribution underlined just how pivotal the captain is, not just to Inter's tactics, but to its spirit. "This is how I live football," Lautaro continued. "You've got to give everything in games like these. I have." So many emotions. I was holding back tears even before the final whistle. A long road fueled by pain and purpose, Inter's journey to the final is more than a football story. It's one of redemption. 2 years ago, they lost 1-0 to Manchester City in the 2023 final in Istanbul, a game that left many of their stars, Lautaro included, haunted by what might have been. "We've been thinking about this since the day after that final," Martínez said. "We've been building every year. Inter is getting stronger, and this group never gives up." Indeed, the Nerazzurri have gradually evolved under Simone Inzaghi, becoming more than just a domestic powerhouse. They're a European force again, tactically sharp, mentally resilient, and emotionally unified. San Siro, Fortress of Dreams. The crowd at San Siro played their part, too. Over 75,000 voices rang through the night air, pushing Inter to their limits. The club's spiritual home has witnessed some iconic European nights against Barcelona, Real Madrid, Bayern, but this one may top them all. "This stadium, these fans, they gave us everything," Lautaro said. "They carried us. This place is sacred when we play like that." The road to Munich. One step away from glory, Inter will now head to Munich for the Champions League Final on May 31st, where they'll face the winner of the Arsenal versus Paris Saint-Germain semi-final to be decided on Wednesday night. It will be Inter's second final in 3 years, and their first opportunity to lift Europe's most coveted prize since 2010, when Jose Mourinho led the club to a famous treble. With Lautaro Martínez in this kind of form, heart on his sleeve, legacy on the line, the dream of European glory feels more alive than ever. "Now we rest, we refocus, and we go again," Lautaro concluded. "We've got another chance to write history. And this time, they plan to finish the story."